I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity.
G'day guys, welcome back to another PC build, and as promised we have delivered a PC using the new Thermaltake RAM block. Now for anyone interested, we will leave all of the links to the specs and hardware used in the description below. They are Amazon affiliate links if you do want to help support the channel. So this time around we didn't do too much custom to this build. We actually kept it nice and simple with a nice clean water loop. We wanted to change it around a bit, so we added in 3 radiators and created this design here. And of course we set all of the fans and LEDs to white to highlight all of the components and create a white, black and red themed build. Now Asrock did jump on board as well and wanted us to do a new build surrounded around their new RX590 graphics cards. This is from the Phantom Gaming series, and of course we do have an Asrock motherboard on there as well. So it was fitting for us to use the red, black and white theme. So let's go ahead and we will run over the specs. So as I did say, we do have the RX590 Phantom Gaming from Asrock. That is the graphics card powering this system. I've not been able to test it yet, so I'm looking forward to actually doing some benchmarks on this graphics card as well. So if you guys want to see them, let me know down in the comments below. For the motherboard, we have the Asrock X470 Gaming K4 motherboard, and this is paired with a Ryzen 7 2700X. Now the 2700X is a great performing CPU, and this motherboard provides all of the support that we need to get the most out of this CPU. We also have RGB headers and M.2 support, which is exactly what we needed to power all of this hardware. Speaking of the M.2 support, we did end up going with a 480GB SSD from XPG. Now this is our main boot drive in the M.2 slot on this motherboard, and we do use it for various games and of course our operating system. The RAM itself, as I said, is from Thermaltake. We do have 32GB of DDR4 memory. This is running at 3200 MHz speeds, and of course we do have the new Thermaltake block on top of them. Now, the good thing about these memory is that you can actually run them on conventional air cooling without the water block if that is what you prefer. It is a nice, sleek, all black design with minimal logos covering the RAM sticks. And of course, with the water block on top, you reduce your temperatures a whole lot more. Now we are actually going to do a lot of testing on these. We want to see what the difference is between water cooling and of course convection cooling. So if you guys want to see that, perhaps in our benchmark video, then we will certainly get onto that. Down the bottom here, under our nice cover that we made, the white acrylic, which has been hand bent, just heated it with a heat gun, bent it, did some vinyl work on it, did some paint work on it. We also made sure that the power supply could still breathe, so we did make sure that the slots were cut out for that power supply to allow the airflow to come through. Power supply is from Thermaltake. It is one of their RGB power supplies, so of course you can see the RGB lights through all of the grills at the front there as well. We also did the vinyl work, as I said, on the front to match the design on the graphics card, the Phantom Gaming design. And of course, the white was only fitting because we are using a white case. Speaking of the case, we are using the Thermaltake Core P5 in white. Really good case for showcasing hardware, as everything is out in the open and you can view it, and it can also be mounted to the wall, which is a really cool feature about this case as well. And last but not least, our cables are from CableMod. They are the premium sleeved extensions with the aluminium cable combs in white. There's not too much more to say about this build. I did set it up in a way that I could drain it very easy, even though there is actually no drain valve on it. The good thing about this is each radiator on each side has a port, so I can drain the radiators fully. And of course, I did leave a free port down here, which the liquid can drain out to as well. So what I will probably do is put like a container or something to actually catch the liquid underneath this port and open that up. And then I can allow the radiators to drain the same way as well, catching the liquid in a bucket or some sort of container. Obviously, we didn't want to liquid cool the graphics card because that is what this build is themed towards, as well as the Thermaltake RAM. We wanted to show that graphics card off in the front there. And of course, it is sitting vertical due to this bracket right here, which is included with the Core P5. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see some benchmarks of this system, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I'll leave all specs and hardware down in the description below. They are Amazon affiliate links if you do want to help us out. It is greatly appreciated. We also have Patreon for any of you who want to further help support the channel. Just $1 a month very much helps us out. So for those of you who are on there, we really do appreciate your support. It helps us to buy materials and things like that for PCs, because of course we are at a loss of money building these PCs each week for you guys. So we do appreciate it. Anyway guys, check out more videos on the channel, lots of custom PCs, reviews and modding tutorials, and much more coming. We've got some big plans for 2019. And we'll see you guys in the next one.